Hi guys! So those of you who tuned into Meta Connect 2025 this week, you'll know that the next generation of what they're calling Project Hyperscape is starting to roll out to devices. So in this video we're going to show you what the new scan application looks like, and we'll even show you sort of the preview of that scan as well. Yeah, here we go, okay. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. You hear enough surface level talk about the Metaverse from complete outsiders. I'm here to show you what really goes on from the perspective of someone who actually lives it, runs clubs, and arranges social events across multiple platforms. I explore worlds, meet new and interesting people everywhere I go, and I bring you exclusive sneak peeks of what's happening inside. I also live stream regularly, so you can experience it with me in real time, and I make tutorials to help you build your own VR clubs, hangouts, and art spaces. If you're ready to see the Metaverse from the inside, hit that like button, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok for even more content. Let's get started. Okay guys, without any ado, we're gonna just launch straight in. So this is the preview app of Hyperscape. So it comes with 6 ready-made environments for you to explore. Again, I believe all streamed to your headsets. There's no download times. You are straight into the app, and it's all just being streamed. All that sensor information, all that sort of video data is being streamed from a cloud service. So you are walking around a bakery. Now, the form of scanning they use, I'm reliably informed, is Gaussian splatting. So when you get really, really close to objects, you can actually see, little splats, which is great. But honestly, it's such an incredible illusion once you're in there, and I do recommend, if you haven't tried it, get right in there. These are amazing environments. So what we're going to do very, very shortly, we're actually going to try scanning my living room. So I apologize for the mess. I'm trying not to show you too much of it. But here we go. So you've got the 2 apps at the top. You've got the preview and the scan. So we're actually going to launch the scan first. And I'm going to do a little scan walkthrough. It won't be a thorough one, okay? The first scan that I did, I took a bit longer over, and I scanned way more of the environment than I show you on the video. But for brevity's sake, you're going to just get to see me actually scanning it, doing the detail scan and the ceiling scan. So it's a bit of a 3-parter. Get ready. So first of all, you launch this Hyperscape scan app. And by the way, this is rolling out to headsets. If you haven't got it yet, keep checking. It just kind of appeared on mine. I didn't have to download it or anything. So here we go. Here's my messing living room. You see that there is a scan that I did yesterday. But we're gonna crack on with a very lightweight scan today. So the very first thing you do is a little disclaimer there. Pause if you need to read that. But it does give you the do's and don'ts of an effective scan. And once you're ready, proceed. And then it just covers your entire living room. As you've probably seen before with the new boundary setting method introduced with the Quest 3, it covers your living room with little triangles as you look around. So the idea is you have to move slowly, but yeah, as you walk around, you'll see it just sort of covers these triangles from all angles. And the first scan that I did actually walk into my kitchen. I walked into the entrance lobby, and I did scan a lot more. And the results I got were pretty incredible, to be fair. But today I'm just gonna do the main living room piece, and you keep going until it gives you the next button to proceed, really, and that's all there is to it. So once we're done with that, we hit next, and then we're into the detailed scan. So remember, it's using the it's using the sensors on the headset to basically do all this. It's capturing imagery and also, I believe, depth. So here we go. Now on the second pass, we walk through and all the triangles disappear. So we just have to kind of keep going until all of those triangles disappear. And this bit, if your first scan was quite light, as this one was, you do need to sort of go back to it. What's incredible is that this room right now is not particularly bright. So, okay, the third part of the scan, we just have to mark out the living room, and then notice the lines drawn on all the walls. If you do multiple rooms, you'll actually see that marked out. So on this screen now, it just tells you it needs to submit that information off to the cloud. So there's a very small delay in uploading it. It's probably about 5 minutes-ish, maybe less. And then you do have to come back in roughly, let's say 8 hours, it sort of advises. So I kind of left it go overnight and came back. And now we're going to actually look at the full scan. So let's load up that environment that I did last night. and you can see him walking around. Now again, apologies, I'm not going to show you the whole scan. I'm being quite limited in my area because my living room is a bit of a mess and I didn't prepare for this. But you can absolutely see as I'm walking around. This feels like this is coming through the pass-through. And I did, on a separate playthrough, I did actually walk into a wall twice because I was so suckered in by the illusion. I actually thought when I was standing in my living room that I was actually standing in the virtual living room, but because my orientation, my centering was slightly off as I was walking around. Yeah, you can see as you get close to stuff, by the way, yes, the illusion does fall apart a little bit. You can probably fix that by going around the more detailed scan and getting closer to things. Perhaps I didn't do that, so we'll try that again. But yeah, no, it's an incredible illusion. It really is. And you need to try this out. And to be honest, I might just take my headset to different places and try it there as well and see what that looks like. I'd probably advise going through a well-lit environment to get the most out of it because my living room is never particularly bright. So yeah, but anyway, that's the quick view on the newest sort of stage in Project Hyperscape that's become public. Tune in for more details as we progress. But yeah, how incredible. Get straight in. And if you don't have the app yet, check back soon. It is rolling out pretty quickly at the moment. So yeah, anyway, goodbye.